My name is Heather, and this little puppy here is Noel. Today's date is August 14th of 2012. We're doing this video so we can show other dog owners what has happened to our dog in case something like this ever happens to your dog. And we have a mystery diagnosis, and just if it ever happens to someone else's dog, we just want them to know, how and what to do and what to be prepared for. So this is Noel. Her breed is a Labradoodle. She's a multi-gen, so both of her parents were Labradoodles. She is wonderful. She was a Christmas puppy. Her birthday was November, I think, 23rd of 2011, so she's less than a year old. She's 8.5 months old. What has happened to her is on Thursday, we had an episode of diarrhea and vomiting, which the diarrhea stopped, and then we had on Friday and Saturday 2 episodes each of vomiting. Saturday morning I took her for a walk at a local park, and she was fine, gave her some water, let her cool off inside in here. Came home from the grocery, and she was limping with her left paw, this one. Okay, this progressed Saturday night into paralysis of both paws. So she can no longer move this paw. She has no feeling in it that I know of. It's weak, and she cannot walk on it. She knuckles over. Whoops, I almost dropped the phone. She knuckles over like this. See how she folds her paws? It's called something, I don't remember the name of it. And she tries to walk on her knuckles on this part of the paw. I'm not going to do it for you because it looks terrible. And it's pretty scary. Her hind legs are fine. There's nothing wrong with them, which is that usually it's very unusual. Most dog diseases with paralysis start in the hind legs, like distemper or MD. I think it's myeloma, degenerative myeloma or something, DMD. So we took her in on Sunday morning. They sent her to Metropolitan Animal Services here in Louisville, Kentucky. We could not get a diagnosis right then and there. Our vets were, perplexed, I guess. She then, that Sunday while we were at the vet, started to develop some more paralysis. Her lips in particular went numb. I think they said that was cranial nerve 7. Her ears are also floppy. She can't, she can't put her ears forward because her ears are paralyzed. She can't bring them forward or backward. They're just stuck in a relaxed position. She does have a mohawk, so some of her hair looks weird. That's why. She can't blink. We have to use eye drops. She can use her third eyelid to blink. If you watch, I'm sure you'll see it, but she cannot blink. She can smell. We do know this because she'll go after treats. She can see, but she can't flinch. Like if you go to poke her eye, she won't flinch. She's got some that's come back after some antibiotics and steroids. She was drooling excessively and had nose dripping. Kennedy, stop. This is my daughter. Let's see. What else? I mean, her face is just the same. She can't make any facial expressions. She can bark. She can swallow. She can eat. So she's home with us after 2 days in the hospital. And there we have it. We actually put a towel under her front legs and let her go to the bathroom outside like that, and that's how she gets up and uses the restroom at this point in time. I think that's it. That's all I need to tell you. Right now we're down to 4 possibilities. At first they thought it was rat poison. It's not true. She is either a distemper, which she has been vaccinated for. We've had her since she was 8 weeks old. So she is not likely that she has distemper, but it's still a possibility. It cannot be ruled out. She didn't have the stereotypical shaking, and usually the paralysis occurs in the back legs with distemper, not so with her. The other 2 are both infectious diseases. I think both of them are parasites. One is toxoplasmosis, and the other one is neospore, both of which I think are like funguses. One's from cats or animal feces. We have a garden, so maybe she was digging around in there. And then the neospore, I'm not don't know a whole lot about that. So they drew blood and they sent it off to Auburn to see what her titers show. Then the fourth thing we think it is a disease called GME. And it's like granuloma myelination encephalopathy, which I think is like a lesion on the spinal cord or brain that causes swelling. It would cause the paralysis in random places like the front legs rather than the hind legs. She still doesn't present as a typical GME. Let's see. I think that's it. We're waiting on those test results. And that's where we stand today. But she is home after 2 days in the hospital. Really happy to have her. And this is about the extent of what she can do. So we're going to look into getting some boots so maybe she can walk. The orange thing on her leg is where she had an IV and it's gone. And this video is for our friends and family who want to see how Noel is doing. And you can see, and it's for anyone else who's ever had issues with their dog and who may have an appearance like this in their face with facial paralysis, cranial nerve problems, or front end lameness. If you have this, you're not the only one in the world. So, that's it. Good luck to you, and hello to family. She's home, and we'll see what happens. Thanks. Bye.